See, you're brain dead. That's a problem. That's why you have to interrupt me while I'm talking. I gave you the floor. You didn't want to take it because you don't have any thoughts or anything to say.
I do have
Here's
thoughts
my
and
point.
things to say.
And don't worry, I'm not really talking to you. I'm speaking against you as a symbol. Well, we both know we're not going to agree on that, but I think it's disingenuous to call it monogamy when it's not monogamy.
Well,
and the
it's
only
monogamy
reason
off camera.
that's like me saying that, inside of this room,
You don't really need to say
is
it's
a condition.
like anything. It
Fill
just
in the
is a
blank.
statement of fact, right?
No, it's not. Because you're creating a false condition, as though life is different when you turn on a camera and turn off a camera.
I think when I say
So if you're a
monogamy,
weird-
monogamy on or off camera, I think everyone understands.
This is really
right?
important. No, I like where we're at right now. What we're experiencing is that you know what you're doing is wrong, so you have this duality in your mind and in your psyche to make you feel like because you turned on the camera, because you're getting paid, it's okay, when in actual fact, I'll tell you how we know it's wrong. Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. And I'll give you an example. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
I don't really need to say much more than what he just said, but everything he said was absolutely true. I know on this channel we've seen many crazy videos, but it's crazy that Adam22 is saying here that he's in a monogamous relationship when he and his wife both have sex with different people. He's claiming that both of them doing it on camera is different to them doing it in real life and saying they're two completely different things and saying that he's still monogamous because of the fact that they do it on camera. This is the world that we live in, where he's separating him having sex in real life and him having sex on camera.
Well, I don't do porn on OnlyFans, so like, don't throw me in that. Okay. But I feel like
but
it's like
would
I want my dad to watch me having sex with someone else, recorded or not. Like, you do things like you don't want your parents to see everything that you're doing.
Did you understand my point?
To him, like, it's a bad thing. Like, how do you know that they're ashamed
Real
of it?
quick, did you understand my point?
What?
Did you comprehend my point?
I understand the point,
okay,
but I mean, I do agree with him. I think off camera, they are monogamous. Like, it's acting. It's like kissing someone in a movie. Like,
okay, let me ask you a question.
I don't do porn on OnlyFans.
Let me ask you a question.
But I still agree. I do think they are in a monogamous relationship.
You don't do porn on OnlyFans.
I don't.
What do you do?
I do like sexy photos. Yeah.
Just sexy photos, nude photos.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, here we got a jokester. Here we got a jokester. Okay,
you got to subscribe. I mean, I don't know. You got to see for yourself. Yeah.
I would never.
So, going back though, how do you pitch it to a girl?
Oh yeah, you trying to get this ism? You trying to get this ism?
Butler donated $200. Hey, Mr. Herpsalot.
Herpsalot.
You did a standard herpes test which shows nothing. You do a Western blot test, it will likely come back positive and you will have to disclose to all future partners. Hashtag filthy.
Oh my
Jay Butler got
Lord.
paid today.
You spent a lot more time thinking about this than I did.
Oh man. One of these days, Adam, I'll have you on the podcast where not everyone's trying to dogpile you.
This guy's no, he's bulletproof. He's bulletproof. Yeah, he's bulletproof. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, so what is the pitch? What's the pitch? Because I'm sure there's men out there that would like to have the kind of arrangement you have.
Oh, I'm good. I can fight back. I'm okay.
Right. Okay.
So how do you what's the pitch to the woman?
Okay.
How do you because most women are going to be like, no, I don't want you.
Right.
With other
or
chicks.
They're going to try to force some level of gender feminist. We're equal. We're the same. So if you do it, I do it.
Yeah.
All right. So Adam, you ready for this? Get your pen and paper.
Let's go.
You ready for this? All right. Cool. So the number one foundational piece is selecting the correct woman. I'll give you an example. We're just going to go. Just give me a little bit of time here. Have you ever cheated before?
No, never.
Never. Have you ever cheated before?
No.
Would they admit it though?
Have you? Why? Have you ever cheated before?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever cheated before? You're lying. Have you ever cheated before?
That's fucked up.
No, I'll tell you why. No, I will tell you why. I'm not picking on her.
Why am I
I'm going to tell you why.
Straighten your mic, please.
I will tell you why. I read characters very well.
Gotcha.
There was a gentleman here named Nick. He was explaining to everyone how the show is going to proceed and giving us the basics on, you know, how to pay attention, how to track the speaker, how to
where
be
he's going with this.
respectful, in other words. There was one person who was not paying attention while he was talking. Who was that?
That was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
So out of everyone sitting here, why are you the one that's sitting here being disrespectful when he's taking out his time to show you how to best present yourself in front of millions of people?
Because I was turning off my alarm. Yeah, and I didn't want to forget to do it later.
Sure, I hear you.
The excuses are coming out. A woman avoiding accountability. Let's see where he's going with this, because this is already interesting.
Because you're a disrespectful person and you were
Okay.
rude and catty with him after he told you. As a boss, I always look at these things because
I was rude and catty with him because I put my phone away. I don't think I said anything disrespectful. I mean, I understood
I
where
agree
he was
with you.
coming from.
I agree that you think you didn't say anything disrespectful. I agree that you think you weren't being disrespectful because that's your actual nature. So a person like you who is by nature one who is narcissistic and disregards others, you're the one that's going to cheat.
Because I was on my phone when I didn't.
Why were you the only one?
My phone?
Out of I got two phones right here. I got two phones. Why were you the only one?
Do you follow every single fucking rule? Have you ever had a speeding ticket? Like,
why are
have
you
you
so
ever gotten in
angry?
trouble?
Why are you so angry?
You know someone is caught when they start speaking fast. She's really dodging. Now she's pushing accountability back onto him and saying, have you never done anything wrong in your life? So what she's really doing is she's accepting that she did do something wrong, but she's not really accepting it. She's accepting it by also putting the blame on everyone else to say that everyone makes mistakes. So she really is accepting it, but not really taking proper accountability, which is a very interesting thing to see.
Like in class?
You're just angry right now.
I think you're just as expressive as I am.
You're
and I think when a
angry.
woman like kind of like barks back at you, it's an issue.
Well,
It
there's
seems
no
like.
need to bark.
But
We're
you've
humans.
been like,
you can
you know,
just
kind
talk.
of.
I'm just
talking
calling a
a certain way
spade
to
a
everyone.
spade. I'm just saying,
It's okay.
why were
I'm
you? I'm
like-
asking you a question. Why were you the only one out of everyone here? Why was it you that all of a sudden needed to do that right when he's giving us the directions?
Just because I had to do it. Because I
Right,
had to do
'cause
it.
you didn't
And I
care. Now,
so
settle.
I don't know
So,
how being on
back
my
to your
phone
point.
correlates to cheating. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, be fucking for real right now.
A lot of things will be hard for you to comprehend. That's why you're in sex work, because you can't offer value in the marketplace.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, if you had legit,
I think I have a lot more to offer
if
than
you
just
had
being on
significant,
OnlyFans.
if you had
like that I
significant,
started
one
2
second,
months
love.
ago. Like there's a
One
lot
second,
more
love.
things I have to offer than
If
that.
you had
Love.
significant IQ
Yeah.
and skill set, you'd be able to go into the marketplace and earn a good income, such that you didn't have to do that.
Significant
So-
IQ, like the women that you're with that let you cheat on them and
So-
do it and bring whatever diseases back to them, right? Like those are like
I
high
hear
value
you.
women,
I
right?
hear you.
Like
Right. Yeah. So being that you don't have significant income or the ability to offer skills
I don't have
to
a
the
significant income. Okay, gotcha.
Are you? Why do you
Go
keep
ahead.
cutting me off? All right, go ahead. You talk, and then I'll respond. Go ahead. You
go.
talk. I'll go
I'm
after.
just
Can you at
responding to
least
what you're
scoot your
saying.
mic that way? There you go. Go
She
ahead.
wasn't listening to the directions. That's why she didn't know.
I'm a bad listener.
Just
I'm a bad
interrupting.
listener and I'm a cheater.
Okay. All right. Do you want to talk now? I just want to make sure you don't interrupt me.
ahead.
This
So
is
no, I'm offering you the
interesting.
floor because you were talking while I was talking. Go ahead.
I'm good. You can say what you need to say.
Wow. See, your brain dead. That's a problem. That's why you have to interrupt me while I'm talking. I gave you the floor. You didn't want to take it because you don't have any thoughts or anything to say.
I do have
Here's
lots
my
of
point.
things to say.
And don't worry, I'm not really talking to you. I'm speaking against you as a symbol. So don't take
As a
personal
symbol,
offense
which is
to
what?
it.
A symbol of what?
A symbol of a declining society where people
Gotcha.
lack value.
He's trying to tell her that he's speaking to an ideology. He's not necessarily speaking to her, although he did insult her. He's speaking to her as an ideology as a whole. What she stands for, what she doesn't really realize she stands for, is a society, as he said, that's declining. And what she does and what most of the girls on this table do has led and is leading to the decline of the West as we know it right now.
Values. So the point is this. If you had IQ and skills to offer to the marketplace, you
Gotcha.
can earn a good income. Being that the most valuable thing about you is something that you never earned. You didn't earn knowledge, you didn't earn skills. It's your breast that you paid for and your butthole. So you market that to earn money.
He's got a point.
Okay. So I'm the one with like the least IQ here, even though I
No,
do the
no,
least,
no, no, no,
even
no.
though I
I'm-
do
you
like
might
the
not
least
be.
amount on OnlyFans,
I
but
surmise,
but
but-
because I'm the only woman who's barking back at you, like I'm this brain dead fucking bimbo who has nothing to
No,
offer to
that's not
society.
why.
I mean, then what? Then
Well,
why?
let's test it. Let's test it real quick. Okay, what's your age?
I'm 28, but I'm not testing.
Ooh,
I'm not doing
28.
a test.
You get okay. You're 28.
I'm
on
getting up there.
OnlyFans.
You're
That's
right.
amazing.
My eggs are drying up.
Okay.
I'm not going to be fertile. No one's going to want me. I'm not a high
Okay.
value woman. Like
That's
what
fine.
else?
We're not going there. Here's where we're going. If you weren't doing OnlyFans, how would you earn a six-figure plus income?
I do understand.
Question.
Wait,
I'm like-
speak English. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Nisa.
I work at one of the highest I work at one of the best clubs in Las
You
Vegas.
seem like you're having trouble with English for a second. Tell us.
I'm perfectly fine with my English.
Go on.
I'm a little riled up. Yes.
I said that like 5 minutes ago and you denied it.
I'm a little thrown off by you attacking me because I think a lot of these other girls.
That's because people never address you.
And I respect.
People never address you directly.
I think you're just attacking me because I'm responding to you, and you don't like that, and you don't like women who go against what you have to say.
That's fine.
And that's why you choose the women that you do.
Do you mind answering the question I asked you?
What is the question?
Okay, I'll say it one more time. What skills do you have that would help you earn a 6-figure plus income at age 28?
You're right, nothing. There's nothing that there's no skills that I have at all.
You're trying to escape.
There's nothing.
But I'm saying
there's no skills. No, you're right.
Because you're a cocktail server in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's nothing else that I have to offer.
And she's trying to play it off right now, and that's a strategy. Very nice.
What's the strategy? Tell us, please.
But the fact is, I live in Las Vegas. I've seen your type many times. Generally, they're younger.
Gotcha.
But the point is this.
Old, I know, man.
No, really. Honestly, they should be firing you.
Someone marries me.
Yeah, no, they should be. I don't know about that, but they should certainly be firing you and get someone of the appropriate age to do such a low-level job.
Oh, yeah.
But the point is this. Why are you opening your mouth wide like that? It's not time. Bring the camera out.
Although it sounds harsh, and it will sound harsh to most people, what he's saying is true. And what was funny about the questioning, and she didn't even realize it, was he asked her, what else would you do to make a 6-figure income? He mentioned that she used her body, and if she didn't have anything other than her body and the surgery and everything else in terms of her beauty, she wouldn't make the 6-figure income she makes. And he asked her, then how would you do it? Because she said that's not the only thing she does. And she goes on to mention the fact that she does bottle service in a club, which is also using her body. And she didn't realize that.
He's ready.
I think she can be shocked. She can do whatever she wants. She's fine.
But here's the point.
Fine.
Here's the point. You're currently a cocktail server, which consists of, hey, I'll have a Jack and Coke. Okay. And then you walk away, tell someone else Jack and Coke. They hand you a Jack and Coke. You come back and bring it back to me and hope that I would give you a good tip. That's your skill set.
And what about it?
It's a hard work.
And what about it?
It's a hard work.
And what about it?
Hard work.
There is no skill set is the point, which is to say if I took your brain, and placed your brain into a man's body, you would be in poverty.
You caught me.
Because you're brainless. Carrying on.
You're right, yeah. I'm just good for nothing. Yep, you caught me.
No, you are good for something. That's why you have OnlyFans. And that's my point, is that that's what you're good for. And I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just that
I think you are trying to be rude.
No, I'm just being honest.
No, I mean, being honest on what? I mean, do you even know who I am as a person? I mean, before like throwing these insults that I'm just this brain dead fucking woman who has nothing to offer.
I think we should avoid ad hominem.
But is it ad hominem when you actually? There were some, but
brainless might be a little.
Do you even know me? Like you don't even, and you're only calling me brainless because I'm the only one responding to you.
Do you think?
You know what I think has him a little bit
upset?
Just so you know, every girl sitting on this side of the table earns more money than him.
Yeah.
Stop.
He's an imposter. He's been outed in the past.
And he's mad about it.
He basically LARPs as a rich guy on the internet.
If I was absolutely poor, it would mean nothing.
All the girls,
it would mean nothing.
I think we all are kind of in agreement that we don't really want to sit here and listen to someone who's basically a scam artist tell us what's wrong with our lives.
This is amazing.
What do you do for work?
I'm kind of on the edge of walking out, Brian. I'm gonna be totally real. And I'm not walking out on like a clickbait level. I just don't really want to listen to a scam artist tell me what's so wrong with our lifestyles, right?
You can Google my name right now. You can Google my name.
If you Google his name, you'll be exhilarated.
I hurt your feelings earlier, and
you didn't hurt my feelings at all. It's just you're trying to do this whole moral superiority thing, and it's not working because you're broke.
Your feelings.
You're actually broke.
Here's the funny.
You got a milk dud on top of your head.
Here's the funny thing.
I'm just being real with you.
If I was actually broke, it literally would mean nothing to me.
Why did you do an NFT scam on your fans for like $400?
Silly.
Checkmate. This guy's a scammer.
Is that a job as an actual scammer?
I'm going to leave, and if any girls want to leave with me, I'd be happy to take you with me.
Hold on.
It's interesting that Adam is saying if any of the women want to leave with him, he'll take them with him. So he's trying to actually get the whole podcast basically ended because he believes everyone's going to follow him, I guess.
He's rage quitting. He's rage quitting.
It's not a rage quit. It's just you're not on the level of me or any of these girls.
Guys, hold on. Let's just take a little pause.
I didn't mean to make him rage quit.
I'm done,
No,
Brian.
Adam.
I don't want to listen to this guy anymore. anymore, and I feel like I might do something extreme if I were to stick around.
When I first walked in, I said,
might
"Do you
have
want
to
the fade?"
polish that milk dud.
When I first walked, when I saw you downstairs, I said, "Do you want the fade?" And you said no.
Okay.
See what you
When I
fucking
first
did?
walked in, I said, "Do you want
Thanks
the
a
fade?"
lot.
You said no.
That was a very interesting podcast, and most of what he said was true, to be honest with you. Although it was harsh at some times, majority of what he said was absolutely true. And of course, he must have hit a nerve with Adam22 because eventually he did leave the podcast. But anyway, that was another video, another reaction. As I usually say, if you guys enjoyed the video, like the video as much as possible, comment down below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter at YinkaThatGuy, and I am out.